Hi everyone, welcome. It is 4 o'clock, so that means it's time for Wonder Sparks DIY Puppet Craft. Woo! All right, hi everyone, welcome. I'm Christina with Wonder Spark Puppets. It's 4 o'clock, so it's time for our DIY puppet craft. Now, all this week we've been doing themed crafts for Passover, and now we're getting ready for Easter on Sunday. So today we're going with kind of an Easter theme. So we're going to be making these really cute finger puppet bunnies. Boing, boing, boing. Okay, having too much fun. Okay, so these are going to be, look how cute they are. So cute. And your two fingers get to be the bunny ears. How cute is that? Okay, so very cute little puppets and also very simple. So this is going to be a lot of fun. So here's our supply list, and I'll just quickly go over that with you so we can make sure we have all the things that we need to make our cute Easter bunny puppets. Doesn't have to be an Easter bunny, it could just be a spring bunny, but you know, it's coming up. So here we go. First thing is our toilet paper roll. So I already cut this one in half, but just a regular toilet paper roll. You don't need that much. Like I said, we'll be cutting it in half. So if you have a paper towel roll instead, you can just cut off a little section of that. You don't need much. So that's a cool thing. Or once you cut it in half, you can make two. Super exciting. So now we've got a couple of Pom Poms as well. See that? Got a couple of different colors to choose from. Here I went crazy and I used blue for the cheeks. For this one, I'm just going to probably use pink and white. But you are going to want, if you have two different sizes, kind of like a medium size here and then a really small one for the nose, if you have it. We're going to need a little bit of construction paper. Again, you don't need much, so I just have a little square. And then just a tiny bit of white paper. This is more than enough, so just a little scrap, whatever you have. We will need some scissors. We'll need some Elmer's glue. And, always helpful, some googly eyes. So I've got I'm a puppeteer, this is what I do, so I always have googly eyes on hand. If you don't, we always also have our trusty markers or crayons that you can use to draw your eyes or make any other kind of decorations that you want on your puppet. Alrighty, shall we get started? I think so. So you're gonna take your toilet paper roll and just cut it right in half. This one is a little thick, so I'm just going to leave that, and I'm going to go with my pre-cut half toilet paper roll. See there? And look, I didn't even do a super neat job. It's a little bit jagged, but that's okay because we're going to cover it. So if you got some extra time and you want to kind of make more of an afternoon out of it, what you can do is instead of using construction paper, you can paint your toilet paper roll. You just have to wait for it to dry. So it's a little more time intensive, that one, but painting is definitely a very fun option if you want to do that. You want to get outside and put something down and get all messy. That could be really nice too. So you can either paint it, but right now we're just going to cover it with construction paper since we are live. And I don't think anybody wants to watch paint dry, right? Okay. So I am just going to use my little trick here. I hold my roll up against the paper, and then you can either make a little mark with a marker or a pencil or something like that, just to mark how much you will need, or you can just go ahead as you're holding it, you can just make a little cut to kind of mark where you need. So that's how much we're going to need. So I'm just going to take my scissors and cut all the way across so that I have enough paper to wrap around my toilet paper roll. And I can set the rest aside. So I can take my construction paper and wrap it all the way around. Now, For this, you can definitely always use tape, but I'm just gonna use some glue real quick. Because the thing about tape is it's a little slick, so if you want to use marker and color over top of it or anything, or glue any extra accessories where the tape is, it might not stick as well, so that's why I'm going to use some glue right now. Oh no. My glue has sealed up. Oh. Okay, let's see if I can open it back up. There we go. I think that'll work. Oh yeah. Now we're in business. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the roll itself as well. So put a little bit on the roll so that this end will stick, and a little bit on the end of the paper so the other end of the paper will stick as well. There we go. And I'll just hold it in place for a couple of seconds. Got some people joining us. Hello. And yes, we had a question. What can you do if you don't have pom-poms? And we have crayons. Yes, exactly, crayons. Or I always have my markers here. That's exactly right. We can always draw any features that we want if we don't have pom-poms. All right, so I think this is dry now. I'm going to keep the seam in the back, my little paper seam here. And let's see, the first thing I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna put my eyes on first. And if you don't have eyes, you can, what I like to do, I've done this in a couple of other crafts, if you don't have the googly eyes. Oh yeah, we had another suggestion for cotton balls for the cheeks as well. That would work great. So what I do for the eyes, if I don't have googly eyes, is just make a little fold in the paper and cut just a little half circle. And I'll outline that for you so you can see. Just a little half circle along the fold, and I'll cut that out. So then I have a little white circle-ish, like that. And then I can draw with a black crayon or marker, I can draw the pupil of the eye, which is the black part. So if you don't have googly eyes, it's really easy to make these and you still get that same effect. So I can use that as well. But I think today I am going to go ahead and use my googly eyes because I think they're funny. Okay, so these are peel and stick. If you have some but they're not peel and stick, this is a time for our Elmer's glue once again. Something else that I know that Z has used in some other crafts is some glue dots. You can get those at like Staples or craft store. And those can be really useful definitely for the eyes. But I tried it earlier, and just so you know, they're not great with pom-poms. These kept falling off. So for the next step, I'm going to recommend Elmer's glue. Okay, here we go. Oh, Honey's making a suggestion. Yes, you can make a pom-pom with yarn. I think Z was the one who led the craft. A couple weeks ago, we did a spider craft, and she showed how to make your own pom-poms with yarn, wrapping it around a fork. So there you go. Thanks. Good suggestion. Okay, here we go. Got my googly eyes, got my tube. Now, let's start putting on some of these pom-poms. I'm gonna start with the smaller one, right in between the two eyes for my bunny's nose. So I'll just take a little bit of Elmer's glue, and I'm gonna put a little dot right where I want the nose to be, like that. And now I can stick on my pom-pom. Again, you want to hold it there for a couple of seconds. There we go. Look how cute. Okay. And let's now do the cheeks. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to put a little glue just on either side, kind of below the nose. Right about like that. And I'm gonna stick on my little pom-poms. Okay. There we go. Ah! Okay. Minor puppet surgery. Here we go. Let's add a little more glue to that side. Okay. Let's try this one more time, little bunny. There we go. There we go. Okay. So now, I'm going to give that a couple seconds to dry. So I'm going to set it aside facing up so that the gravity will help the glue to stay in place. And now I'm going to make my bunny's teeth. And I can actually just take this fold that I already made in my white paper, and I'm just going to cut along that fold because we don't need very much at all. Like that. So I have this little rectangle shape, and I'm just going to cut off two tiny little rectangles. 1, 2. So these are going to be my bunny teeth, my cute little bunny buck teeth, like that. They're very small, so if you need a helper to help you cut these tiny little shapes, go ahead and ask an adult that is nearby to help you. So I'm going to put just a tiny dot of glue right underneath the 2 bigger pom-poms. I'll show you where. Just a little bit. You really don't need much for this. See, just a tiny little dot. All right, that should be enough for both pieces, for both of my teeth. All right, and that is basically our bunny. So now, as you can see, our bunny doesn't have any ears, but as I showed you in the beginning, the fun part about this one, what I really like, is that the way you control this puppet is with your 2 fingers, just like this. So everybody knows, like, the Peter Cottontail song, where you make your little bunny. Same idea, but now we have a cute little bunny face. Oh my goodness, my glue is not sticking as much as it did earlier with my sample. So I'm going to leave my bunny here to dry just a little bit more. If you need to add a little more glue, go ahead. So I'm going to put my pink bunny aside to dry, and then to play with right now, I'm going to use my bright green bunny again. So I take my 2 fingers, and I can put the little roll right over my 2 fingers, just like this, and you have your little boing, 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 your little bouncy bunny. So there we go. That's basically it. If you want, I found that with one of the ones I made earlier, I even had to trim it a little bit. If you have small hands, my hands are kind of small also, you can just trim a little bit off the top or the bottom so you can make sure you can see your bunny ears. All right, there's also an option too, if you want, once the front dries, you can take that cotton ball or another pom-pom and glue it right there on the cute little bum, and you can make a little cotton tail, a little bunny tail. So that's another option as well, and that's why I didn't want to put tape, is in case you wanted to glue on a bunny tail. Oh, there we go. Hi, Sarah. Okay. So there we go. One last little thing in case you want to just go real crazy. This isn't crazy. It's fine. But what I did is I made some little ears. So I just took another piece of folded paper. I'll show you with the green, since I'm using my green bunny now. I made a little fold, and then I just cut out kind of like a pointed oval. Like that, or like a smiley face. And so I cut that out. I did the same with a little smaller piece of the white. And I glued the white piece inside the middle. So I kind of made a little ear. And I just wanted to be extra silly. So I'm going to take a little piece of tape, roll it around the sticky side out, and put it on the back. Right on the back. And now I'm going to stick that to my fingers. There we go. So now you can really see how you can make those funny little bunny ears wiggle around. So, or in case you're finding that your fingers are a little short and they're not quite sticking up, this is a cute little thing you can do as well. Just tape those little ears right to your fingers. All right. You can use your little thumb to make him wave. That's another thing. There we go. Boing, boing. So that is our Easter themed craft for today. Very cute, very simple. And there's lots of ways that you can kind of alter this with whatever you have on hand. Those cotton balls, those crayons, those markers, however you want to decorate and create your own little bunny pal. All right. So, somebody's drawing whiskers. Perfect. Yeah. So smart. Of course bunnies have whiskers. Go for it. However you want to decorate your puppet, it's going to be beautiful. And just a reminder, we love seeing the puppets that you have made. I'm sure you guys are going to make some great ones. So please post them to our Facebook page and tag us so that we can check those out. We always love seeing that. And if you want more WonderSpark puppets, check us out, wondersparkpuppets.com. There you go. And on the website, you can find our merch. Ta-da! I got my WonderSpark t-shirt in the mail. It's so soft. I love it. I'm happy to show it off today. So you can get yours at wondersparkpuppets.com and go to shop. So you can buy merch. They have shirts, tote bags, stickers, all kinds of cool stuff. And you can also buy raffle tickets to win your very own private live streamed puppet show. So you can enter to win a raffle for that right there on our website. We also do live streamed puppet shows for free every Friday at 11 a.m. So today's Friday. So we had one this morning. If you missed it, it was Goldilocks and the Three Bears. It's so cute and funny. I love that show. So if you weren't able to catch it this morning, that is going to be up on our Facebook and YouTube for the next week until we do the next live stream show next Friday. So definitely check that out. Last thing is, again, on our website, you can sign up for a membership program. So we started doing a membership program. There's 3 different levels, and the prizes, or the perks, not really prizes, but they're perks that you get to enjoy for being a member. It's discounts on our merch. You can get extra chances in the raffle for the live stream shows. You can get longer access to the shows that we do have posted. Or, let's see, what am I forgetting? Oh, puppet chats. There's also an option for puppet chats as well. So all kinds of cool stuff. If you are interested, check out the websites. I believe it's the tab that says support, and you can find out all about our membership programs there. All right, I think that'll do it for me. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing all of the cute little bunny rabbits that you all are going to make, and have a great weekend. We do these DIY puppet workshops every single day, Monday through Friday. It's at 4 p.m. and on the weekends at 10 a.m. So we can see you back here tomorrow and Sunday at 10 a.m. for more crafts. Everybody have a great weekend and happy holidays. Bye.